What is up, teachers? I have a question slash request slash opportunity for you. This video is the Spark Notes of the Spark Notes version, but something that I experienced over the summer slash my wife has experienced. Jordan, my wife, is a teacher, in case you didn't know that. She teaches second grade in the West Valley District, and something that we've noticed is that, number one, for me as an outgoing, extroverted person who loves to be around people and got into children's ministry because he loves to work with kids, from March, when we had to cancel in-person services, until just recently, I have just been so drained at work because while I love multiple aspects of my job, dude, sitting in meetings all day is not a fill for me. Like, that is so draining. And so when you are in meetings, and then that turns into, now I'm going to go stand behind a camera and record, but not get any interaction from the audience and not get any engagement to know if what I'm saying is even working. That's been really tough. The other thing is, for Jordan, she just went back to school like a week or two ago. And she said, man, when I'm on this Zoom call with kids, because West Valley is totally online, she said, when I'm on this Zoom call with kids and we go, all right, that's the end of the lesson. We've been on for 45 minutes. You guys get a 20-minute break, and I'll see you guys in 20 minutes. She said her kids stay on. They stay on because they want to talk to the other boxes around them. They want to keep talking to their friends, and they don't want to get off the internet necessarily, but what they want is to be with their friends. And so I know that you as a teacher are experiencing similar things to at least one of those two, that either you have kids who are desperate to spend time with other kids and with their friends, or like Zoom calls just aren't it for you. Like, you love teaching and you love kids and you love your coworkers, but you can't really even hang out with your coworkers because you're all in your rooms with your doors shut, because that's what the districts are requiring. Here's what I want to offer just really, really quickly. One time, 2 services, the same lesson, 1 weekend. I want to invite you to come in and teach in Kidmin. We provide a story and the big idea. Hey, we're going to talk about the first and second commandment. We're going to talk about how we can put God first. That's how we worship God, is by putting Him first. And you come in and you tell an 8 to 12 minute story, and we provide, hey, you can tell this object lesson or this story illustration, these Bible verses. We put it all together for you. You come in, you get to interact with kids in person. You get to interact with our leaders and adults in person. You're on a stage, so you can take your mask off, but our kids are wearing masks and they're spaced out. It's an awesome chance for kids to get to spend time with other kids. It's the one place they can do that. They don't have sports. They don't have school. They can't go to the Flying Squirrel. They can't do any of those things, but they can come to church. So it's a chance for kids to be around kids, which is awesome for them. And there's a really good chance that some kid from your class goes to our church. Like, I was talking to one particular teacher, and she showed me her class list. I don't know if you're allowed to do that, so I'm not going to say what her name was, but she showed me her class list. 8 of her kids go to our church. And I was like, dude, we got to set this up. Like, what a great opportunity to see kids from your church or from your class at church, get to interact with them in person. They get to be around their friends. You get to teach to a live audience, and it's just good for everyone, man. The other thing is, like, I teach, this shouldn't shock you. I'm loud and I'm energetic and I run around the stage. And there are some kids who just don't like it, honestly. It's who I am. It's who I will probably always be, unless I'm doing a very specific lesson. But kids have come up and said, man, I don't like when you teach. And I was like, well, get used to it. But kids need different learning styles. I'm preaching to the choir here. And so I'm not asking you to come in and teach like Trevor or teach the Kidmin way. There is no Kidmin way. It's, dude, teach the way that you like to teach. Tell the story the way you would tell the story. And kids are going to love it. They're going to get a lot out of it. So what I'm asking is not to say, like, we need teachers, we're desperate for teachers. What I'm saying is, I know how draining the summer was for me. I know what you guys are seeing based on what teachers have told me, not just Jordan, but obviously Jordan. I want to provide you the opportunity to be with kids, to teach kids, to get a feel for yourself, to watch kids be filled, just all these things happening. So if you would be interested in doing that, again, the commitment is for 1 weekend to do 2 services. I figure if you're going to prepare for it, why not, go to the 8 o'clock service and then teach at 9:30 and 11, or go to teach at 8, go to 9:30, teach at 11, whatever that is. If you're going to prepare for it once, why not do it twice? So That's what I'm offering to you. I'm asking. But again, if you're like, man, one more thing, no thanks. Like I'm not doing that. If you're involved in another ministry, don't hear me trying to pull you away. If you're involved in a women's ministry small group, I'm not trying to tell you don't lead that small group. Like this is an opportunity for you. It's good for you. It's good for our kids. It would obviously be good for me, but that's what I'm asking. So if any more questions about it, let me know. My phone number is 217-357-4937, and you can text me there. That's my cell phone, and so I will get that. And then if you have any other questions, you can email me at tferris@vrl.church. So hoping that we can work together, that you guys can come in and get to teach live and interact with kids and all that kind of stuff. And I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Peace out.